Hello, howdy, folks. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Miami. We're here for round 3 of UCR. My name's Casper. Happy to be along with you as always. We're getting ready to go underway. Well, right now. We're 40 seconds in already. And finally, he's here. I'm not alone. I'm with Kieran.
Hello!
How are you, my friend?
I'm very well, sir. How are you?
I'm doing very well now that you're here. 17 drivers in the field. Have you watched the previous 2 races?
I'll be honest, I've watched bits of them.
Bits of them. Okay.
Bits of them.
Well, Kota sort of happened but didn't happen. Italy was actually a great race, but was dominated by one crash at the very, very start. And then Zandvoort was just rain. If I had to summarise.
Doesn't surprise me when it comes to Zandvoort.
Yeah,
who
it's
is the first person out? It's going to be Crete.
Oh, Crete. Alpine. Typically in the Sauber is where we see him, but he's in an Alpine today. I think he's going to take that as a welcome improvement, I think, in terms of car standards.
That's actually a permanent change.
Oh, is it a permanent change now? Ah.
That is a permanent change. Crete has, with the signing of Mike FRN 93, they have taken the Sauber full-time, and Crete has been moved to Alpine, replacing Callum, who has now left the league.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. That's a shame, because Callum was quite good from what I remember, was he not?
He was very, very good. Unfortunately, yeah, situations for him have resulted in him not being able to commit to UCR on a Friday anymore. So he has gone his separate ways.
Fair enough.
I should also say that we last time we saw Angelo, was Angelo in a Williams or was he in an Alpine?
Oh, he was in a Williams, from what I remember.
He is now in Alpine as well.
Ooh!
So he is teaming up with Crete in the Alpine now.
I'm not sure if that's an improvement or not.
And a certain Mr. Bust has returned to UCR.
We did see that. He did come back last week, so it is good. Last week or the week before, he did take part in at least one of the races. So it is good to see the Hungarian back on familiar territory, as we've got flying laps coming in now. Crete inside, Leclerc, Gary all on flying laps as it stands.
Indeed, Crete getting up as fast as he can on this long straight with the DRS towards the back of the session. Mike has left the session, which is less than ideal.
That is less than ideal. I'll see if I can add him in a second, as Crete does go deep into, I believe that's turn 12. And he goes round on the exit.
Round he goes.
Careful for traffic. Oh, the other Mercedes just about gets out of the way. He's got time to do a quick speed, and he does exactly that, and he's all okay. Ooh, that could have been worse.
I sent a invite, and yeah, Casper, just want to bring your attention to your stream title.
What about my stream title? Have I put F123 in the title?
Yeah,
have I put
F123.
Oh my.
Yeah,
you know what?
Good, sir.
You know what? Oh, are we surprised at this point that I make something like that?
No.
There we go.
No.
Better? Is that better? It should be, I hope. Yeah. Inside goes to the top with a 27.797. Mercedes second and third as it stands. Gizmo finishing up his lap as well through, I believe this is 18 and 19, the final couple of sweepers on this circuit. 131.424. Crete
203 in the end.
Well, yeah, I'm not surprised that he's over 2 minutes. He did make that that mistake. Jam First flying lap of his session with 12.5 to go. Come in around the final corner and across the line, and he goes to the top of the session. 27.666.
Oh, my Jamie.
Let's hope
Oh,
that doesn't.
big lock up from Waldo.
Yeah, just about cut that. As around final, well, into the final section now. You go flat through here and find Waldo. That is nowhere near what we know that he can do. He did take pole position last minute, last time out in Zandvoort, I believe. So, you know, keep an eye out for this man.
Indeed. I'm just keeping an eye on Crete as well, just to see whether they are setting a push lap or not.
Let's go on board.
I don't think they are. Well, they're on hot lap, so potentially.
Could be. Hello to Chloe. How are you lot doing tonight? And I can tell Casper is very excited to work with you, though, on comms. Of course I am. Who wouldn't be excited to work with this man? As Crete, final corner. Keeping it to the left, then to the right. DRS opens just before the start-finish line as well, and he goes to 5th place. Does Crete with a 29.233, but that is definitely going to be beaten. Rookie on full fuel. So he claims.
Rookie, why are you on full fuel?
I mean, right, okay. We're talking about Rookie here. We're used to having him towards the back of the field. He likes being at the back. And with the new rules, he has to set a valid and representative lap time. Correct. So I'm not particularly surprised that he is sort of, pardon my French here a little bit, but I'm not surprised he's shithousing it.
Sandbagging himself.
Yes, that's probably the better word that I should have used, but, yeah, a bit late for that now. Verstappen on a run as well. Is Waldo going for it as well? He's just past the first sector. I can't really tell what time he had, but he is going at pace.
Well, Waldo has put himself to the top of the time machines with a 27.5, so I think he may already have set his push lap.
Could well have done. There is, of course, there is always room for improvement.
Oh, in fact, Cam's invalidated.
Ah, I'm guessing through the chicane?
Yes, exactly where he's done
it. Easily done. I hate that chicane.
So let's go to see Scar instead.
Here we go, Scar. Let's go with Scar. Let's go on board for a little bit. See what he's managing. Exit of 3 into 4 now. The S is hit. Bottoms out. Ooh, over the curbs. Bit of a mistake. That's going to cost him a little bit of time. And he's gone wide as well. Keeping it valid though, which is the important bit. Not a bad exit either. So I think he's managed to reduce his losses, I think is the best way to put it.
Indeed.
DRS down the back. I was going to call it back straight. This straight isn't really even a straight. It's sort of a wiggle.
It is a wiggle.
Into the twiddly and wiggly section of the middle sector and of the circuit, over the curbs. Exit crucial, out from under the bridge. I think he hits the wall on exit there as well. 103.5 after 2 sectors. As DRS comes down the back straight proper. 1 corner and 2 sweepers really left in this sector here. And he manages a bit of a lock-up on the front left, but he's okay. Final couple of corners now. Where is Scar going to end up? Not a top time, but it's going to put him into 7th place. 129.377. Should say it's full qualifying, so 2 drivers by the end of this are going to make their way out of Q1.
It will indeed.
See what a rookie with full fuel can do on a set of medium tyres.
Jamie of second, 27.644.
32.5 for rookie license with 8.45 left on the clock.
Indeed, Mora just starting a hot lap now in the Williams.
Let's have a look then.
Very tight line there through 3 and 4.
Keeping it,
Wasn't
keeping it
it?
close to the
That's
inside.
really good. He's very close to the inside walls.
Let's go on board and see how close he's doing it. He's doing this section much better than Scar did. We did see Scar make a mistake, back end a little bit loose through, I think, that's 6 and 7.
Down the back. Do we call it the back straight? The bottom straight? The
Back
bottom
wiggle.
kink? The back wiggle.
I think. I don't know what else to call it, because the top straight is going to be the back straight. I think if we call that bit the back wiggle, we'll be all right.
Yeah, that works. The back wiggle works for me.
Oh, God.
Gotta love a bit of back wiggle.
Yeah? I mean, I am certainly not opposed to a little bit of back wiggle. Oh my goodness. Right, final breaking
This is
zone.
what you've missed, Casper.
Oh, I really have missed you, haven't I? Mora to the line, 27.5 to beat. Here comes the Williams and it goes top.
26.8.
First 26 of the session, 26.892. And I imagine a lot of time getting down the back wiggle.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, my word. Scar up by less than half a tenth after the first sector. 29.232 is his personal best time to beat. Basically, in terms of the sector splits, basically in the bottom right hand corner, you can see a map. The green circles outside of the one before the pit straight is basically where the sector splits are.
2 tenths up.
2 tenths up after 2 sectors. We'll see what you can do after this third one. Setup wise, do you go for more drag or more speed? More downforce or more speed?
I mean, this is a pretty fast track. I'll be honest, I genuinely can't actually remember what my miss out was.
Scar stays in 8th place, but he goes exactly 10th up on his personal best. Rookie is just, I think, grinding out laps for the sake of grinding out laps. He's on the run. Vapid on a lap.
Cam has invalidated again.
Ooh.
So comes into the pits.
He's got 6 minutes left. He needs to get something going as Jamie goes second.
27.1 from Jamie now, improves on his time.
And Vapid is coming across the line as well. He was a contender for pole last week. We'll see if he can manage that once again. 26.8 to beat. 27.4. So sort of putting himself in that top 3 of this session. Obviously, as long as you're in the top 15, it doesn't really matter what position you're in. However, gives us a good indicator of who's going to be up there come sort of last 4 minutes of Q3.
Indeed. We are approaching the final 5 minutes now.
5:15. So pretty much.
So those without time set at the moment being Dave, Small Girl, Alex, Mick, and Cam. Haven't seen the Sauber rejoin the lobby yet. I have sent him an invite, as has Alex.
He's not said anything in Discord, which is concerning.
Just in case.
Well, I might send one in a minute or two as well, just to thingy. As Dave is starting a lap. Swinging it into turn 1. There's still 2 spaces, well, 2 spaces up for grabs to make an early exit out of Q3. Q1, even. And one of them, we have a feeling, unless Mick returns, is going to be him. Scar saying in Discord, God, this track is awful. 29 second first sector there from Dave.
Indeed, I mean, Scar's we're sitting P9 at the moment. That's 29.1, so comfortably into Q2.
Yes, it's not as bad as he's making it out to be, I think is the key word.
Yeah.
Alex as well, triple champion, trying to run his defense into round 3. He's just started a lap. Small Girl has as well. Cam's come out on track as well. Jamie's retired from the session. Not particularly surprised as he is in second place. Dave is going to be the first person of these well, not back markers, the guys that haven't set time to get going. Scar retires in ninth place. That could be a little bit tight for him as Dave goes to third place. That's not particularly a surprise. What about Alex and Co?
Dude, who is furthest ahead? It will be Alex.
Hmm.
In fact, yeah, it will be Alex. His rookie's 2 seconds down.
Yeah, Rookie is... I think Rookie is just grinding out laps for the sake of grinding out laps, getting a little bit of extra practice or something, which, considering he is a rookie, is not exactly a bad thing.
Well, no. Alex rounding the final couple of corners now.
26.
As much of that energy as he possibly can. He's used all of his energy. Deploy has been used.
Third
27-2.
Not bad, that. Small Girl coming up to the line now as well. As we send it into final couple of corners with the stadium in the background. Yeah, that didn't look too good. 10th place would still probably be fine. But you don't want to be taking the risk. And he's got a valid lap!
He has kept it valid.
Hurrah!
Through these last couple of corners.
See if he can get himself out of there. Probably needs a 28, maybe even a 29. Ooh.
25 on the brink.
Very, very close to being on the brink. 14th out of 15 possible spots. Rookie, I imagine likely going out as well. Mike, near enough guaranteed. Yeah, because he's not here. So there's no chance really for him to come out again. So that is it for Mike. Unfortunately, can Rookie pull anything out of the bag here? He's got one more opportunity to do so.
Yeah, Rookie's gonna have one more lap if they choose to take it. They are currently invalid, but they should easily cross the line if they want to go again.
He's not going to go for it for one crucial reason.
Is he run out of fuel?
No, that front wing has just disappeared.
Oh, nice!
Yeah, so Rookie's out in Q1.
On that Williams.
It has completely dipped. So Rookie out in Q1, sort of as expected. Mike out in Q1 as well, due to technical issues. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get him back for the race as he's going to start 17th and last. Meanwhile, we've got our 15 cast for Q2, and could be interesting.
Indeed. What on earth has happened with League Racing Tools?
I could not.
League Racing Tools League Racing Tools has had somewhat of a moment. So according to League Racing Tools, Rookie is 4th in Dave's car.
Oh.
There is nobody in 11th, and Matty Valander is currently P16 in Rookie's car.
Ah.
So I need to edit those when this session eventually finishes.
So has Leclerc just disappeared? Or
no? So the game has League Racing Tools has put Leclerc in Rookie's car.
Right.
Has put Rookie in Dave's car and hasn't put Dave in a car.
I was about to say, what's with Dave?
So I need to edit these somewhat.
Rookie in chat. Oh no, I'm out in Q1. Oh no. With a couple of devil faces as well. Mora takes the top spot by just under 0.3 of a second. Rookie, as expected, and Mike, as unfortunate as it is out in Q1. Gizmo makes a Q2 appearance, which I think he'll be pretty satisfied about. 15 minutes with 15 drivers. Don't go anywhere for Q2. Right. Left.
Go. I think we're good now. But we're good. We're good on League Racing Tools. So hopefully now that will pull across properly.
Hurrah!
Why? No.
Why? I'm just thinking, how on earth could it have done that?
I don't know. Because it's not as if they've got because Jamie has.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're just dealing with some. We're talking about EA here, so we shouldn't be surprised when we say we've got technical issues with an external tool.
Yeah, no, I don't understand why it's done that because even on the driver lineups, Rookie's there as a Williams driver. So I don't know what it's done there, but hey ho, it is what it is.
That is beyond my technological capabilities to be able to read what's on your PC
Fine.
screen. So
It has hopefully sorted itself out.
fingers crossed it has. 14 minutes left to go, and 10 spots for Q3.
Indeed, in fact, can I confirm it has sorted itself out? Good League Racing Tools.
Good boy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good League Racing tool?
Yeah, if you catch it quickly enough during at the end of Q1 and between Q1 and Q2, it then just reads off of what you've set from the app.
Oh yeah.
So now it will just pull across through the telemetry on the app, so you're all good.
Rookie, I'm just gonna do some
Rookie.
memes in Discord. Yes!
Love the rookie memes!
Oh, right, you know what? I have PC access. So the best ones could.
I mean, the one you just put in now is
that one's quite good. That one's quite good. I think send a few in and we'll put the best ones on stream as Scar, who self-claims he hates this track, has spun out of the exit of the final proper corner.
He has indeed.
That's a pretty suboptimal way to start a lap.
Well, yeah. It will mean that Verstappen, or Cam, is going to be the first one to set a lap.
Keeping it very close to the wall through turn 4, that. Christ, into 6. Braking for 7. Braking and turning. Difficult to do.
I'm doing something that should have been done a long time ago.
What are you doing that should have been done a long time ago, Kieran?
I'm making a channel in the Discord, calling it Rookie's Meme Lab.
Yes! I've been begging for one of these servers to have one for him. Oh my goodness. Rookie, if you're hearing this, you've got your own channel now. Oh, that is top-notch stuff. Love that. 103.2 for Cam after the first 2 sectors. We're on board with the Haas. He was absolutely draining the living hell out of that battery. Braking now for the final corner. I think that's 16. Sweepers at 17 and 18 as well. Verstappen set the benchmark of a 128.774. Puts himself on provisional top of the session. That's immediately bettered by Small Girl. That's immediately bettered by Gary. Who's further behind? It's a Williams behind. I think that's Mora. Who's, I imagine, going to be putting in an even better time. Top of the session in Q1. It was a 127.0. Puts themselves on the very tippy top. Crete as well on a run. Crete has just started. The Ferrari have jammed to 4th place. The 2 Red Bulls are next. Inside goes to 7th. Gizmo as well. Final of this sort of set of cars. Gizmo goes to 7th place as well. Oh, pardon me.
I think Inside may have got caught in some traffic there because 46.3 is not Inside.
I was going to say, that did not look right when I spotted it. So, I imagine maybe traffic or maybe an innocent spin. Or something like that.
Something along those lines anyway. So, only person so far to hit the 26s this evening. And again, on the brink of them with his first flying lap in Q2.
Crete slightly deep.
I think Crete is the furthest ahead.
Yeah, Crete slightly deep into the braking zone after the back wiggle. Yes, by the way, for those of you that may or may not have just joined, yes, we're calling it the back wiggle.
Yep.
It will
forever and always be known as the back wiggle.
Purely comedic purposes.
Yep.
Because what other purposes would there be? Let's be honest.
Whoa! And Creech just had a wiggle of his own going around the penultimate corner. And you don't want to be going backwards for too long, Creech. The game will disqualify you.
I thought he was going to go full Tomater into the pit lane, but... Really not. Who wants my attention? I've got a Discord. Oh, Mike has just popped up in Discord saying, okay.
So we've given Rookie his own meme channel, and he has not disappointed.
I haven't got it open. Hold on. Hold.
He has
the
not
front
disappointed.
door. Rookie's meme lab. Yes. Oh my word. Oh yes. Yes. Woo! I am clearly very excited about this. Some would argue unnecessarily so, but I would argue screw you.
Definitely not unnecessarily so.
8 minutes 38 left in the session. Dave and Scar on a lap.
Yes, we've got Scar the furthest ahead, but Scar has invalidated.
So let's go back to Dave.
We'll jump back to the Alpine.
I
Jamie and I have discussed for a while about giving Rookie his own meme channel.
I was surprised it's taken this long.
It's mainly because Jamie and I kept saying, "Yeah, we'll make it, and then real life got in the way.
Ah.
So we've constantly spent like the last 3 seasons basically forgetting.
Oh, you idiot!
If I get third in Q2, can I get extra points? No, Matty, you cannot get it. Because you're currently 4th. In fact, you're currently 5th because Dave's just gone 2nd. Watching as Leclerc plummets down the field now.
Damn! Matty's not happy.
Matty is not happy. Oh, the Shawn Michaels Stone Cold Steve Austin one is giving me a chuckle. Scar approaching the end of Sector 2, and he's invalidated again on the chicane.
Easily done, mind you.
Yeah, it's very, very easy to invalidate around that part of the track. Who is the furthest ahead on a lap now?
Vapid?
Vapid?
No. Where's
So
Alex?
someone's further ahead than Vapid? Alex is a back wiggle.
What's Jam doing? Where's Jam? He's invalidated. Dave's finished. Yeah, it'll probably be Vapid then. Do the chicane, see if he invalidates. No, he doesn't. And over the timing line. 1:01.8 after 2 sectors. That's pretty nifty. We'll see what Vapid can manage at the end of this lap. 1:27.0 to beat. He was in contention for pole position. Well, to be fair, there was about 6 drivers in contention for pole position last week. It's Vapid 26, 26.977. And Alex goes into 4th place as well.
Jamie
to the
P2,
line.
27.0.
P2. So more getting shuffled down a little bit. No major concern, but still notably getting shuffled down a little bit. Waldo with 5:46 on the clock starts their first proper flyer. And Cam on the bubble. Verstappen is in 10th place and on a lap, a 10th and a half faster than his own personal best so far in this session. Wouldn't be enough really for a position gain, but it depends what you can manage in this final sector. Very close to the wall there on exit. Verstappen to the line. Doesn't improve all that much.
Marginal time improvement, but not enough to move him out of that place. In fact, he's dropped down to 11th now, with inside going to P6. Waldo on a lap now, approaching the back end of Sector 2. Crete unfortunately invalidated, so Crete will have to go again.
Waldo into start the back straight. It's a 106, so it's not a representative lap time. While he's doing that, actually, I require a trip to the loo. Let's put it that way. So I'll be back in a minute or two.
Sir. So Waldo rounding the final couple of corners now on the run up to the line. This is a 34.0 for Waldo, as Casper said. Definitely not his best lap time. Crete probably the next car to set a time. Cam is 8 seconds down on his time. Inside, I think, is going to be on the way into the pits as well. So we'll keep an eye on Crete, see what Crete's second sector split is. It's a 103.1 second sector split there for Crete. See what Crete can do towards the back end of this lap. 3.5 minutes left in the session at the moment. Scar, Crete, Waldo, Gizmo, and Cam, the ones we're going to lose from Q2. Can Crete get themselves up into the top 10? They cannot. 28.5 for Crete. He's going to have enough time to get themselves back round and start a hot lap again if they need to. Well, see, it will depend on whether they have enough fuel. Scar in the pits still. Waldo. Whoa, very sideways there, around the penultimate. Sliding again. Is Waldo run up to the line for Waldo into the 28th. Into 28.870 for Waldo. So time improvement there, but not enough to get themselves into the top 10 as it stands. Let's wait to see what Crete does now. Of course, Crete did invalidate as they ended that last hot lap. So he does Crete go for one more push lap. Crete does not. Comes into the pit. Don't think Crete's going to have enough time to go back out. So that could be Crete done in quali. Both the Hasses out on outlaps at the moment. As is Jamie. Only one of the top 5 still driving around. Jam on a hot lap, up by a second at the moment. 28.1 for Jam so far. So this could put Jam net P4. If Jam crosses the line. In fact, Jam goes P1. A 26.733 from Jam. Puts him top of the timing screens in this session. My controller battery is discharged, which is less than ideal. That's not what you want to happen as you get into the crunch part of a qualifying session. There we go. 40 seconds thereabouts left in Q2. Crete has retired. And Verstappen goes very, very wide and invalidates. So that is going to be Cam done. Unfortunately, Smallgo on the bubble. Smallgo up on the time at the moment through sector 2. See whether Smallgo can improve on the 28.4, which is currently set. Coming up to the line, we're going to be in the 27s. It's a 27.7. Put Smallgo up to P9. Jumps Matty in the Mercedes. So Matty now on the bubble. Cam unfortunately has invalidated his time. Waldo 3/10 down, 3.5 tenths down basically on their time. So that is going to be Waldo done as well. For the only person that can upset the apple cart now is Scar. So we'll see what Scar can do. Keeps it clean this time through the chicane. Almost hits that wall though on the exit. 102.9, second sector split there for the Haas. Jamie has now retired from the session. Waldo done, Giz done, Cam done, entering the pits. Scar rounding the final corner now. What can Scar do? 28-2 to beat to get into the top 10 shootout, and Scar doesn't do it. Doesn't do it. It's a 28.485 from Scar. It's P11 for Scar Tricks, and Matty survives. Matty in the Mercedes survives, gets himself into Q3. As you can see in the chat, is very, very excited.
Oof. Matty, I can imagine he is very excited. Hello, everybody. My apologies.
Fortunately, Verstappen invalidated again.
Oh,
on
right.
his final push lap, unfortunately.
That is unfortunate.
So that sort of scuppered any chances that he had. And Crete on their last push lap improved, but not enough to get into the top 10, unfortunately.
Waldo in 13th.
Waldo in 13th, indeed.
Holy. Yeah, that is the surprise. Because, Christ, I can hear it through my own phone, and I hate it.
Quick, get it turned down.
Turn it down!
Turn it down!
I hate listening to my own voice. Well, that's your bottom 5. Scar, Crete, Waldo, Cam, Verstappen, and Gizmo for your bottom 10. Meanwhile, well, some of your usual suspects, including Vapid, Jam, Jamie, and Co are here, but Matty's made it in. I imagine he's pretty satisfied with that one. 12 minutes inside pole position in just a couple of moments. Don't go anywhere. Unless you need the loot like I do, in which case, go.
In that case, yeah, go.
Yeah, sorry.
If you're in
Yeah.
the top 10 and you need the toilet, you've got 12 minutes to go. Come back and set a lap time.
Or hold it and go with the break.
We've got a 5-minute break afterwards. You can hold it for 12 minutes, hold it.
I could not hold it for 12 minutes. Let's put it this way. Right. Kieran, good sir. Pole position. Actually, no, not pole position. Front row in any order.
Mora and Jamie Rain. So Jam.
I'm going to go Mora and the other Jamie.
Okay.
So basically we're saying a Williams and a Ferrari. Cool.
Pretty much.
Glad we're agreed on that one. Inside. First out. Long old pit lane, this.
It is.
Oh my goodness. Right. Overtaken around here. Let's switch focus to the race for a brief moment. Can we appreciate the memes? We will appreciate the memes during the break. Give me... I'm gonna save a couple to my PC and then we'll throw them up because they are class, to be fair. Overtaken around here, where are you thinking?
Back wiggle, back straight. Probably the safest 2 places.
Right, rookie, and because I know you're listening, if you're going to put my name in there, at least spell it right, damn it.
God damn it!
My name's... It's not even the fact it's like... he's done KAS or CAS or something like that. No, he's done KAP. Like, he's just missed a letter flat out. Like, that's more offensive than just misspelling it. And I can hear myself through your end as well. 10 to go.
No, you can't. They're not into that.
It's the voices, that's who it is. It's the voices that are inside my head. Nobody wants to hear those. Anyway, drivers on laps. Only Jamie O'Connor and Dave aren't on track at the moment. Not my fault you have a strange name. Right! If you'd have misspelled it, I wouldn't be as angry. But you missed a whole last letter. It's like me missing out the R in Kieran.
Yeah.
Anyway. That's Anywho, right, let's shut up about names because we're here to look at racing inside into the twiddly middle sector bit.
Indeed.
I reserve the right to get angry at people misspelling my own name because damn it, it's my own name.
Yeah.
8:40 left on the clock. One of these guys is going to be on pole position. We're thinking it'll be a Williams or a Ferrari, but who knows? Maybe Alex or Vapid, or even Gary could pull something out of the bag in the last couple of moments. We know Waldo did last time out. Inside puts in a very good benchmark with a 27.166. Remember, we haven't seen anything below 26.8, I think, across qualifying as a whole. So that's a pretty good benchmark. And immediately as I say that, Mora puts in a pole position lap time that is very, very good. With a 26.469. Immediately just scrap what I said. Vapid on a lap as well. He's down the back straight. 101.5 after 2 sectors. He holds in the first sector. That's just for slow traffic being slow traffic. Jamie on an outlap directly behind Vapid as well. Could pick up a little bit of toe depending where Vapid decides to slow down. Vapid to the line goes 26.710 and puts himself into second place.
As indeed. Alex just at the end of the back wiggle.
I love the back wiggle.
Way towards the chicane.
Difficult.
Which has caught a few people out in qualifying this evening.
Well, I was just about to mention, yeah, it's difficult to get right. It's caught out quite a lot of people, and I imagine there's going to be a good amount of track limits penalties coming out of there. 101.9, not as quick as we saw from a couple of people like Vapid. Vapid, I think, set a 101.5. But we'll see what Alex got to offer. As into turn 16. Up to the line. Alex goes to third place, 27.126, 400ths ahead of inside. So the sister team ahead of the main team on that second row, just under half the time's been passed.
Indeed.
Rookie putting in even more memes.
Yep.
We love him for it. We will acknowledge them, damn it, when it's the right time. But at the moment,
they will be acknowledged, Rookie. Don't worry.
We have a qualifying session going on. I don't know if you've noticed. You were a part of it about 20 minutes ago.
Jamie, 28.5.
Maybe a base time?
Set so far. So yeah, I'm thinking potentially scrub set.
More than likely, unless he's doing sort of a second wall lap, but this isn't a quick lap either, so I imagine, yeah, probably scrub set.
Dave on an out lap, coming down the back straight at the moment.
Everybody else in the pit lane. Alex, we imagine, also peeling in at the end of his in lap. Let's go on board for a full lap. We've not actually done that yet. Let's go on board with Dave.
Indeed, let's
have a look.
Up through the gears, 8th gear, trying not to redline too much into turn 1, down to 3rd gear. Try and keep as close as you can to the curves on 2 and 3.
Go
up
wide
on the run towards very long sweeping left, right-hander here.
Oops.
Into another left. Lots of left and right weaving here, and then the place where you don't want to weave, down the back wiggle.
I love the
DRS
name back
open
wiggle.
now. Up to nearly 200 miles an hour for Dave in the Alpine. Look to brake at about the 50, down the gears into second, back up to third on exit. Second again through third, up towards the chicane, which we have said pull out this evening. Hasn't caught Dave out though. Round of the final corner to round off sector 2. 101.8 is the split time through sector 2 for the Alpine. DRS back open once again. Still got a fair bit of battery usage available to him. Coming down, watching the braking zone into the final corner. Around in second gear, back up to third straight away on exit once you've got the car round. And that's just a straight run to the line for Dave. What's it going to be? It's 26.999.
Oh, just inside the 26s. Very well done by Dave. One thing that I did notice on this lap is those curbs sort of mid to end of sector 1 are really, really awkward.
Yeah. They are stupidly raised.
I was going to say, why did they raise them like that?
I don't know. But it's weird because the long left that then takes you onto the back wiggle, that's not raised. The curb on the right-hand side of that, the outside of that corner, the curb's not raised.
You'd think they'd keep it consistent. But
yeah,
seemingly not
strange.
the case. Crete saying, I love he loves the memes. I'm more or less hoping that I can finish today. I have an ankle injury. Oof.
That's less than ideal, sir.
Less than ideal. We did see, I think, was it Gary? I think? Somebody else, I think, had a cast around their foot and they weren't able to take part in a race or two.
I want to say it was Gary.
I think Gary sounds about right for that. It was,
Matty
hits the wall. Going down the back wiggle. That'll affect his time as he brakes to get out of the wiggle. Before he goes wiggle.
Just hope we don't get too many people going for a wiggle down the back wiggle. I will say though, in about 6 or 7 minutes time, there will be a lot of wiggling down, because people will be warming up their tyres for a formation lap.
Indeed, yeah. And obviously, wiggling is the best way to warm your tyres. And wiggling down the wiggle, oh, we're going to have a field day with that. Right, less than 2 to go here in qualifying. Matty coming to the line now. He's not
want to be, and he is going to be slower.
He's got time to go for a cool down and go again. Just about.
But so has he got wing damage? I can't.
No,
he doesn't.
No.
He doesn't.
No, I think it's just a case of he maybe just prepping the car up again once he hit the wall. Jam on a lap. Small girl starting one now as well. As inside is marginally up after 2 sectors. This could be at least getting him on that second row. Remember, the margin between himself and Alex is just 0.04 of a second. He was 0.05 up after 2 sectors. So he needs to nail this final sector. He might even be able to go up an extra position or 2 inside to the line. And he does improve by almost a 10.5. Puts himself into 4th place. Vapid on a runner as well. And could be, at least from current times, the only person to challenge Mora. But Mora, let's not forget, is on a lap as well.
Dave? Yeah, that's it. Dave, you might want to move, or you're about to get yourself an invalid lap time, sir.
And Dave's not actually going to be able to start a lap.
No, for some reason, he was sat on the exit of the long left-hander before the back wiggle.
Why?
Just not moving. I don't know. He was sat there and he wasn't moving for a good 6 or 7 seconds, which has obviously now hindered him being able to set a lap time. So very, very interesting there. As Jam goes P3.
Oh, good stuff for Jam. The other
So
Ferrari is going to
not-
be first to take the checker. That's Jamie from 10th. Where's Jamie going? To 4th place. It's all Ferrari second row at the moment. Further behind, who is it going to be? It's one of the RBs. Small girl peeling into the pit lane, not happy with their lap time. Settles for 9th. Well, settles for 9th because Matty isn't starting a lap time. Is that...
Alex just
Vapid
over...
past this!
Oh, hello, Vapid.
And
Hello,
more,
Vapid.
and more is invalidated, so that's it. For pole position.
Ooh.
Alex...
Yeah, Jam's off second down. Alex was about 2/10 up on his time.
Yeah, about just over a quarter of a second, but that's not enough for pole position. Could get himself maybe split the Ferraris. Depends on what he can manage. Ending the final sector, here he comes. And he does get ahead of the Ferraris. Puts himself on third, in third place. Unless, what's Gary got? 3/10 up.
Gaz is 3/10 up.
3/10. Could get himself 7th, maybe 6th, 5th. Actually, if he could get himself 3/10 and a little bit more, he could very easily get himself up to 3rd place because the margins are pretty tight from 3rd down to 7th. As Gary comes across the line, has he nailed that final sector? He goes to 6th place. Did do pretty well. Very, very close. Gary goes to 6th place, and that is it, folks.
That is going to be it.
Out of nowhere.
Between 400s between Jamie, but 3,000ths between Alex and Jamie Rain.
Yeah, that is in
3,000ths of a second between Alex and Jam.
That is insane. That is absolutely insane. As well, that's your qualifying results for Miami Season 3. Vapid out of nowhere takes the pole positions and pretty tight margins just behind 2nd place as well. Only, 10th and a half split in 3rd through 8th. So that is very tight. Small girl and Matty just appearing in Q3 for the sake of appearing into Q3. But this could be quite a good qualifying session. Well, quite a race. Yes, race. Jesus Christ.
Rookie, that one's a bit harsh. But the last one he posted before the before the diff.
What I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna try and pick out the ones that don't swear, because obviously I don't particularly. Rookie Miami 1, right? Image. Okay. Let's.
He has confirmed 2105 is our startup.
Rookie meme 1. Right. Let's go to downloads. Let's show the meme.
So for those who are in the UCR Discord, there is a new channel called Rookie's Meme Lab where Rookie have posted all of these memes. But,
there's your first one, ladies and gents. Holding us at gunpoint. Because, well, next time it'll be the other way around, believe me. Sorry, I needed a poo.
Whoa!
Right, what else have we got? Let's take a look. This one seems funky. Why not? Let's save that.
The bathroom one is giving me a slight chuckle. The acknowledged as the meme one.
Right, there we go. How about this one?
Well, yeah.
Mercedes do generally have pretty good race strategy, so there could be something to look out for. We were talking about Crete earlier. He said he's got a bit of an ankle injury, which is obviously, unfortunate because we don't want drivers to be driving injured and so on. I was worried I was going to be spammed by somebody.
Oh no! So Rookie has screenshotted the posting of your first meme.
What's he done?
And has posted it back into the general. I've completed this league. Meme on stream.
You know what? Honestly, the I love it. I love you, Rookie. Let's do one more. What else have we got? See, there's so many good ones. That I don't know which ones to pick. But I think we've got time for a few more. Depends how quickly I can save and then upload these. Because
Well,
it
we've
is.
got 2 minutes until the formation lap. So
I reckon
we
can
have
get.
time.
We've got time.
We've got time, Casper. Don't worry.
We've got time. How about this one? Jam search history being regarded as questionable.
Not sure who by though. I don't know who by.
I don't know either, but we'll
I
see.
would like to know who feels that Jam search history is questionable.
Right. This is Jam we're talking about, so it could be either anybody.
Well, true. Right. I think Nick might be back in because he's just posted in the Discord.
And
Last to first.
To cap it all off, this is the meme that I was raging about.
Yeah.
And Rookie, I'm having your head at some point because that is not my name. But yeah, that is Rookie's meme rundown. There you go. Remontada, last to first.
That is going to be a regular segment. Oh no, Jamie's now getting involved.
Oh god, right, leave it.
Oh no, in the stream chat.
Oh Christ, what's he said? How are you doing, Caper? Jamie, I will. Jamie, you do know I could very easily end the stream, right? And just not do anything, right? I do hope you. I will. Christ, are you part German? Are you part German? Oh.
Am I? No.
No, I'm asking his Rookie. No, he's
I don't know.
Jamie. Can I mute him? I'm banned, timeout, warn. Not giving you mod.
I mean, you could time him out.
I could, but then again, I'm not a dick.
Allegedly. I think we are about to go racing anyway.
Allegedly.
Well, I just heard the beeping through my ears for the countdown.
Well, that is a countdown.
Ooh, okay. Crete and Gizmo on the softs. Cam on the hards. Everyone else on the yellows.
How do you think strategy would look like?
Well, the ones on soft are definitely going for a two-stop.
Mm-hmm.
But I think medium hard medium is definitely possible. And probably the one you'll see more often than not.
Yikes.
I think Crete and Gizmo looking to try and make up positions early.
I reckon Mike as well could pick up a few positions off the start as well. So keep an eye for that.
And the other thing we also need to take into account is the fact that we have Waldo.
That is also very true. Very, very true. Rookie, I hope you're satisfied with the meme countdown. I'm not doing any more for now, at least.
Unless we have a safety car.
Unless we have a safety car or a red flag.
Which here could genuinely happen.
Could do. We did have a red flag in Zandvoort as well. So it could very easily happen. As done before. So wouldn't particularly surprise me if that was the case. As Rookie and Mike have actually invalidated themselves for the formation. Like, Rookie aiming for top 17. Mate, I don't know if you hit that. I don't know, man. It'll be close. It'll be close. I think you might just get it.
Vapid approaching his pit box now, going as slowly as he possibly can to ensure that he stays stationary for the least amount of time possible.
The weird thing is, the thing is in this game, once you hit a certain point, like you go invisible and you can drive however you want, basically. So, you could be first and last to pull into the pit box. But right, we haven't got a good view. So on board with Jam for the 5 red lights, and the way they go, they actually got really quickly. Jam's had a poor start. Mora a cracker as they come down towards turn 1. Ooh, that's not good for Gary's both 3-4 wide, a little further back. The red ball that's inside has been, well, put in the middle. As David's trying to take a position on Jamie around the outside of turn 3. Can it work? No, it doesn't. Inside trying to do the same on Jam. Hasn't quite worked either as we swing it into the S's for the first time in this race. They're still 2x2. A little further back, Scott defending from Waldo. Mike up to 12th place. Is that Cam trying to go up the inside into turn 6? No, not quite. As we're going down the wiggle for the first time under racing conditions. Vapid leads the pack ahead of Mora, ahead of Alex. Jamie, Dave, and Jam has taken the position from inside, or has he? They're too wide. Down the wiggle towards the braking zone here. Still 2-3 wide, a little bit further back. Crete trying to make up positions.
Whoa! Yeah, that was a big dive from Crete there. You were sort of 3 wide with Gary and Matty. Mick's obviously taking advantage of that. And contacting for Matty. Gary there for a half spin. He's done well to hold it.
He's done well to hold it. It could impact his exit here. Down the back straight. It's impacted his gap as well. Remember, DRS within a second. And down that back wiggle and down this front back straight as well, you get a lot of DRS power. So you don't want to be getting away from that second gap. Matty leads this back pack. Oh, Verstappen getting very close to the back end of Find Waldo. As Morris taking the lead, does Vapid retake it into turn 1 on lap 2? No, not quite. Stays in second place, does the Scotsman.
Big wiggle from Jam there. And through turn 1, does want to hold it. Doesn't lose any positions to inside. Obviously has lost that.
Oh, Jamie and Dave side by side. Dave almost round.
Dave doing very well to hold that car in position.
Could be losing a position to Jamie Rain as well. He's been on the outside of turn 6 and 7. Couldn't quite make that work on traction. Now we're on the wiggle again. David's going to have DRS, but just about. Jamie's too far away to pick up a position. This is more of a defensive job rather than an offensive one, as Jam trying to make it work around the outside. Couldn't quite pull that one off.
No, you can't. And Jamie does well to defend there from Dave. Dave did catch up quite quickly towards the back end of that back wiggle, which, as Casper alluded to, is where you're going to see a lot of overtaking through DRS. And Dave's going to have another run at Jamie here. A lot of battery available to him.
He's
Jamie
already
using battery to try and defend.
Oh, he's close. Dave, he could go for it if he dares. No, not quite. Still a smidge too far away, but into turn 1 is an option. As Crete also makes up a position on Small Girl. They're still almost too wide. Gale for Gary in the background. He's ready to pick up the scraps as we go round the kink to start lap number 3. With these guys to Small Girl retaliate into turn 1. No, not quite. Jamie still leads this pack of, well, pack down to 10th place, really.
Yes, indeed. So I have just had the possible race strategies appear green then, and both options are suggesting a 2-stop.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Tires
medium hard
are
or
a pain.
medium soft. So we will see what those.
Ooh, bit of carbon fibre flying as well. We're on board with Small Girl. I think bit of carbon fibre maybe flying off the back of inside. He might, because he looked like he hit the wall.
There is a right end plate missing on that front wing.
Lead change with Vapid as well. He's taking the lead away from Mora. Retaking it after lap 1. So these 3 are just going to possibly run away into the Miami sun. Whereas the guys from 4th down, well, they've got a Royal Rumble on their hands. Mike, first track limits.
First warning there. First penalty of the evening to the Sauber.
And let me remind you that those have to be served post-race. They can't be served mid-race.
They cannot.
Change for 7th.
Rookie looking to make a move on Giz for P16.
And he does.
Easy move there for Rookie.
Ooh. Gizmo gets very, very close to the back end. Oh, thought he was going to try to make moves. There's still a lot of crazy stuff going on.
Dave and Jam.
Yeah, Dave and Jam. Hello.
Hello.
Jam opens the jar and spreads himself like a sandwich. What?
Whoa.
I don't know what I meant by that. I was trying to think of a Jam metaphor, but that didn't quite work.
Yeah, no, I think you probably should have gone more along the Carlos Science of lick the stamp and sent it.
Yeah, my apologies if that sounded vaguely sexual.
Caspar, with how this stream has gone so far, do you expect anything less?
No, but David's got up the inside. Round he goes! Contact!
Whoa!
Contact between them pair, and now Dave's trying to defend. 6th place away from Small Girl. Can't quite manage that. Crete and Gary going side by side. Gary trying to make it up the inside. Crete out. Contact as well with Mike.
Safety car.
Safety car.
I'll be honest, with where Crete currently is, that could be a red flag. It is.
It is. Ladies and gentlemen,
red flag.
First red flag of the session. And you know what that means? It's time to whip out some more memes. But no, but honestly, that incident looked really dodgy because you're going too wide into that chicane, which is nigh on impossible. And then you're also adding on top that you've got the wall on that inside, which is incredibly questionable. Right, let's try get one more out because the red flags aren't particularly long in this game. We've got time to get one out. Rookie meme 6. Yes, we've shown 6 memes. There we go. As we're just waiting for everything to restart. There you go. That'll mull you over for a little bit. Just trying to censor it.
I can say I can't say what's been said in the Discord. All I can say is Crete's not happy.
I'm not particularly surprised as we're getting ready to go underway once again here in Miami. Lap 6 of 57. And take 2 is underway. Looks like Mora's got a good start once again as we come down towards turn number 1 again. Mora trying to hold the inside. Bit of contact. Couldn't quite pick up that position. Jamie and Dave still fight. A bit of carbon flying around. As I think Small Girl's had a bit of a spin, went a bit skewish sideways, as there's a lot going on further back. Leclerc tried up the inside into turn 4, can't quite pull that off. There's a Red Bull almost going off. Waldo trying to fight for 10th place, couldn't quite pick up the position away from Cam, but a lot of madness and chaos and carnage and everything going on a little bit further back in the field.
There was indeed. Scar has fallen a long way back. Flag. That is for Rookie, who is going very, very... Rookie has a puncture, Caspar.
Rookie has a puncture! Oh no!
Rookie has a puncture on hard tyres.
Oh no! That is...
potentially the worst tyre to have a puncture on.
Waldo and Jab go side by side in the aero, just had a red flag. Not quite. Waldo picks up the position before we turn into the chicane. I think drivers have learned from their previous mistakes. Rookie, I ran over somebody's debris in the Twitch chat.
He has indeed. Unfortunately, Small Girl has also lost a significant portion of the right-hand side of their front wing, which is why she has fallen that far down the order.
Ooh,
I'm not sure why there are blue flags flying, but there are blue flags flying for some reason.
Matty gives up a position to his teammate Dave into the pit lane. Off goes Jam. End plate missing for the Ferrari. Well, both end plates missing for the Ferrari.
New front wing and a set of hard tyres for Dave in the Alpine.
Sorry, a lot of stuff is going on. Matty up to 10th place. Scartrace, I think, has been passed by both Mercedes. Gizmo in 12th place. Gizmo in 12th place, by the way. Credit to Gizmo for staying out of everything that's going on. Scartrace, hello!
It was a couple of very slow-moving Mercedes then, and Scar had to basically have lightning-fast reflex to get himself past both of the Mercedes here.
Mora and Vapid side by side for second place. In the
Rookie
twiddly
has...
section, Rookie speeding in the pit lane. That's a bit of a surprise from Rookie. As this top 5 now, because you've got Inside and Jamie in the midst of this as well. Mike picks up another 3 for track limits. He's got 6, I do believe. Scar also picks up 3 as well. This race is turning out to be an absolute banger. Mora to second. Could Mora go for first place? Do they? Oh, not quite. Slots in right in the gap where there was just about enough space for a Formula 1 car. Side by side again. Mora and Vapid through the sweepers. 50 laps to go. Can we get another 50 of this?
Oh, we've got Jam. Jam going very, very slowly.
Not intentionally, I hope. No, thank goodness.
No, I don't.
Scar retires in the pits.
Scar's up.
Scar retires in the pit lane. What is Jam trying to do? Gary retires from the session as well.
Gary is also retired.
I don't understand what Jam is trying to do here.
No. Scar is not happy.
I can't really be surprised about that. Vapid to second place, Inside go for third as well, as we almost go side by side down the end of the back wiggle. Well, I tell you what. For those that say Miami isn't necessarily good for sim racing, I raise you the first 8 laps of this.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy mother of God. That is insanity.
Do we know who that Merc was? I'll be honest, Creek, no.
I am 70% sure. No, 70. I'm not 100%. I'm 70% sure it was Gary. But watch the stream back. Don't take my word for it. We caught the incident on stream. That's all I'm going to say. Leave it there.
Alex leads from Vapid inside up to third now.
Very close. Very close for Mora to go up the inside into turn 1. 9:57. Yellow's into turn 1. I think is Jam slowed down again.
Yeah. I think he's letting the lead car through.
Yeah, but I don't... Well, he's fixed his car, but I'm still trying to figure out why he was so slow through there.
Don't know. He did have wing damage. I know that. It shouldn't have slowed him down that much, so I'm not sure.
No, because he was at a standstill at certain points.
Yeah, that's why I'm really...
Change for the lead. Vapid up the inside. Down the back wiggle. Oh, this is going to keep happening for the next good amount of laps. The Saubers also trade places. Waldo ahead of Mike now. Waldo probably just going to be chasing after the top guys.
Yeah, the other thing we could potentially take into account here, the Saubers could genuinely work together here to move themselves up the field.
Oh, they easily could. They're both pretty pacey, so
Rapid
I don't see why not.
From Alex, but with the DRS assistant, it's going to be an easy pass for our triple champion. Inside's going to try and go around the outside of Vapid. Vapid does want to hold that inside line. Holds on to P2 for now.
But DRS here could change everything. Inside is closing ever so slightly. Does he look for the outside line? No, he doesn't. Turn 1 is a viable overtaking opportunity. It's not the easiest though.
It's not. You haven't really got much track to be able to try and make a move. So if you are a little bit of a way back, you're gonna close up as quickly as you would on the back wheel or the back straight. But
it's much easier to go, for instance, down the back wiggle or down the back straight. But it is still technically an overtaking opportunity, limited as it is. Change for the lead on the card here once again. Let's go on board with Vapid, see how fast he's going. 191, 192, as he makes his way past the 3-time UCR champion into turn number 12, I think. Don't count me on that. I don't actually know the turn numbers here.
Oh, I just thought it's gonna
What?
bug League Racing Tools, isn't it?
What's happened?
Because it's a red flag, League Racing Tools has
Capitulated itself.
yeah, it's bugged itself out. According to League Racing Tools, we're now at a practice session in
We're at what? I didn't quite catch that.
Well, apparently we're doing a 2-hour practice session.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay. That's,
So annoyingly, race results are going to be we're going to have to be done manually. Pain in the derriere, but hey ho. It is what it is.
Goodness me. Right,
Vapid.
side by side for the lead, Vapid and Alex.
Woo!
Vapid tried up the inside, couldn't quite pull it off. Alex takes P1 away, but all this fighting is it's going to let Jamie and the Saubers that turns out are not working together, it's going to bring them into the mix.
I'm going to quickly try something, Gaffer.
You go quickly try something. Lap 11 and 57. Alex leads the pack. Ahead of Vapid, ahead of Inside and Mora. Your top four, but these guys keep chopping and changing. Who knows how they're going to end? Vapid, Scotsman, fighting with Alex, the defending champion, for the lead of this race for an extra 5 points. Yes, that's the difference between first and second in UCR. If you know MotoGP points, that's the ones that we use. Top 15 get points short. That means anybody who finishes now will get those championship points. It is still early in the season, but with 10 races and 2 sprints still on the cards, a lot could happen. Inside now fighting with Alex for second place. He's gone to the inside. Could go for first place here, you know. Oh, he is. He's going for it. He's going to try and shove his front wing down the inside. Is he going to be able to pull it off? My goodness, not quite. But turn 1 is also on the cards here. He needs to get really, really up close and personal. Defending from Alex at the same time. That's not going to be helping his chances. As into turn 1 we go. Alex tries to go for it. Now he's defending from Mora, who's gone too wide with them, and Mora making the position. Now we're going too wide through turn 3. Mora back end steps out, so can't quite pick up the position. But wow!
Oh, that was a bit spicy, wasn't it?
That was a little bit hectic.
My
Note to self, clip that.
Has worked perfectly.
Note to self, clip that.
Yes, definitely.
What is
Clip
that?
that, because that could go into your lap 12.
Lap 11 and 12. Cool. So back end of 11, start at lap 12. Cool. That is definitely going on the social at some point. Whenever I can be asked putting it off. No.
I mean, could also be used, Casper, for the thing that you and I have been speaking about in private.
Yes, well, if you'd watched the first 2 races, you know that I have actually done them for the first, for the Kota and the Monza race. I haven't done them this week or last week because uni and other stuff, but they are there. They have been done.
They have. I noticed them. Don't worry.
Good man. Good man. Mike and Matty
yeah.
fighting for 7th place. Matty around the outside. Down the back straight we go. This could go 2, 3, 4 wide. Oh, breathe in, folks. This could be interesting. See how it ends up. Thankfully, no contact. Cam trying to make a move. Matty.
That makes a double move.
Double move. Yeah, we saw Inside try and pull it off. And down the inside goes Mike out of nowhere. Holy mother of God.
What a move.
What a move! Cam's still side by side with Mike as well. He can pick up a position. Does Matty go down the inside? Well, of course he does.
He goes deep, but holds on.
Oh!
Yeah, flags. Who's that going slowly?
That is, I think, Jam getting out of the way. Yeah, Jam went deep into turn 1. He was on the back of this fight. But, oh my word.
Up the inside of Inside. Through the back of the wiggle.
Folks, this is best racing of the season so far, and it's going to be difficult to beat.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my word. Cam still fighting with Matty for 7th place. Fighting. Yeah, because why not? Yeah, sure. We'll take it. Down the inside he goes and picks up the position. Matty trying to hold the outside through here, but that's difficult to do, and he stays in 8th place of the Mercedes, but at least for now. Meanwhile, battle at the lead. Vapid ahead of Alex, ahead of Inside. You top 3, Mora right behind Jamie, 6 seconds down, but on his tail is a certain Fine Waldo.
He is indeed. Very well. Waldo started 13th. Very unexpected for Waldo.
My head of Cam.
Definitely not where we'd expect Waldo to be. A fair bit higher.
In qualifying, I definitely expected higher. But in race pace, this is not a surprise. I'm going to phrase it that way. Cam down the inside into turn 1. He's going to pick up the position before the braking zone even. Matty's going to try and defend the move around the outside. He's going to switch to the inside for turn 2 here. We're going 2 abreast through this section, and Matty does have to give up the ghost here and the position for now, but that would have been really, really cool if that would have worked. Mora making the move as well, up to 3rd place on Inside. These pair need to work together to actually stay within the DRS of the guys ahead. Fine Waldo ahead of Jamie as well, 6 seconds behind the lead pack.
And then we're going to get Matty versus Cam round potentially 300,000.
Yeah, it's definitely at least round 20 or something like that.
Easy move, up the inside of Cam, through the wiggle.
Ooh, I thought Mike's back end was going to go wiggle, wiggle, wiggle there, but seemingly not.
Jamie closing on Waldo. Close enough to make a move yet, though.
Alex closing as well on Vapid. Also not quite close enough for a move, but he's within a quarter of a second now. Does he dive for it up the inside? No. We've seen some very last-minute dives into that first section across this race so far, so that wouldn't particularly be a surprise if we saw anybody go from that far back.
No, definitely. Ooh, a little bit deep from Matty there into ultimate. Still keeps himself ahead of Cam. Cam is going to come back at him though with the DRS. So we've still got Mike there towards the end of them. But I will say the fuel light is on that Saba.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, that does mean he is under-fueled, yes?
Yes, he is under-fueled.
Okay. I thought so. I just wanted to investigate and make sure, because, well,
yes.
I'm not the one that's usually behind the wheel.
No, so I think he is the only person, yes, Mike is the only person on track to have
Okay. I mean, starting that far back is, I'm not surprised.
No, so obviously with it how it currently, it's basically saying that he technically doesn't have enough fuel to get through to the end of the race, but if he starts fuel saving, he will.
Oh, side by side, Cam and Matty again. Matty making a move around the outside of the braking zone for the wiggle.
Mora and Alex at the front of the pack as well, Casper.
Oh, this
side
is...
by side round the last couple of corners, a little bit of...
Ooh. A little bit of pushing, bit of shoving, bit of kissing as well. Oh, does Mora go down the inside into turn 1? No, not quite. 42 laps to go. If they could all be like this, we're in for race of the year. Indeed. Easily.
So Dave easily passed Mike there for 9th place. Cam trying to get past Matty at the moment. Is obviously going to get the DRS Gemmies. Into turn 1, you kind of need to be within about a quarter second on the run down to turn 1 to get a move done here with the DRS assistance. Half a second is too far back, unfortunately. Rapid leads from Alex. Mora in 3rd. Inside up to 4th. Waldo now up. Jamie in 6th. Matty in 7th. Cam 8th. David 9th. And Mike rounds out your top 10.
Inside's dropped back a little bit. He's 1.8 seconds down. So he's dropped back a little bit from this fight. So it's down to 3 for the lead at the moment. As well, Cam and Matty, would you believe, are going side by side once again. Dave in the background as well, seeing if he can squeeze himself in the middle like a sandwich, but he's going to go for the right side. Is he going to be able to pick up a position on Cam, on Matty, or both? We've seen it happen before.
Middle, where did he go?
Oh, he has to stay in the middle, and he picks up a position on Cam, and he gets into 8th place. Mike retires from the session, virtual safety car, deep into the braking zone at the wiggle.
Dude, I'm going to go on board with Gizmo just to see what's happened when it's gone into the... There, maybe?
I think
he has gone into the wall.
Oof, yeah. Easily done.
In fact, red flag again.
Meantime!
Another red flag. Second red flag of the night.
Well, since we're talking about taking the mick out of rookie, how about this one? That's absolutely taking the mick out of rookie. Right, let's... There we go. A little bit further right, and a smidge down. There we go. That's... Love you, rookie! He's not going to love me anymore after I show all these. Oh, there's a lot going on in the Discord.
Yeah, I'm getting involved now.
Yeah, understandably. Yeah. Second red flag of the session, folks. And if you've missed the race so far, then goodness me. True, but cut steep. Well, come on, mate. It's fine. I imagine you've probably made. Right. Ready to go again, Kieran?
Yeah, I think so.
13 drivers on the field. Let's see what happens with 13. Are we going to see a repeat of what we just saw? Lap 19 of 57. And they've gone. And what a start by Jamie! Those red lights went out so quickly. And he was the only one that noticed. And he's leading into turn 1. Starting in 6th place.
Indeed, I'm having to do my little trick again. Otherwise,
do you need an invite? Or...
Again. No. I'll be good. I can join the pilot.
Cool. Oh my word. What a start by Jamie O'Connor. He takes the lead. And I don't think he expected it at all. Chaos and Carnage further back. Dave and Matty side by side for 8th and 9th place. It's Linus Stern further back. But they were going too wide into the braking zone for 6 and 7. Dave looking for a position on... is that Dave? No, that's Morgan looking for a position on Massey. Do they pull it off? No, not quite. Do they go down the inside? It's on the cards. Jam making a move on Gizmo. He's up to 11th place inside of the long right-hander after the braking zone. Does help. Vapid up on Alex. Cam up on inside. Inside struggling on these tyres at the moment. As exit of the chicane, we've got Small Girl and that's Dave going really, really close. Jam in 11th place as well. Alex just dive bombing. He's going 8. Is he doing a last to first at this point? Because this is intentionally going down. I don't know. He's down in 11th place, pushing Gizmo to the wall. There is so much happening. I have no clue what's going on.
No, neither do I.
What I do know is David go down the inside on Matty. Can't quite pull it off.
No, but as you said, fantastic start from Jamie on that restart, pulling out nearly broken the DRS.
Goodness me, Jamie absolutely legged it out of there.
Yeah, did indeed. I mean, 8.5 tenths the gap at the moment.
That's your tyre situation, by the way. Alex ahead of Small Girl, the 2 RB swap places. We're looking at the battle for the mid-pack as inside goes ahead of Cam. Dave ahead of Matty, but for how long? Matty, contact side by side. They go round, contact as well with Alex. Is caught up in the incident
in the
into
melee,
turn 12.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And something's happened with Jamie, because Jamie O'Connor, because Mora's going for the lead.
And they go for it once again. Mora, second at the start, first at the moment, starting at 21 of 57. Mind you, we're just over a third distance.
Yeah.
A sprint is 19 laps around here. We started lap 21.
We have some racing to go.
Goodness me.
Could be a late one, Casper.
Hurrah! Honestly, right, here's the thing. With the amount of stuff that's going on, this is one of those rare occasions where I do not mind that it's going to be a late one.
Indeed, Dave, round Gizmo. Gizmo has got wing damage on the right end plate of that.
I'm not surprised. He has been involved in a couple of ding dongs here and there, so I'm not particularly surprised about that one. Inside on Waldo, takes the position and gets ahead into turn 12. I need to find out what the actual corner numbers are for this place. I don't actually know them. I'll bring them up on my
Oh, Marnie, I think that was... Yeah, that was Marnie moving out of Alex's way. That was really weird then.
Yeah, it's Mr. Wild. I've been looking for less than a lap, and honestly, this looks scrappy. Put it this way, there's a lot going on. Let me tell you that.
Yeah. There is an awful lot going on. Alex up to P8 now.
Scar has left the session. Matty. Surprised it's taken him that long, because normally he's pretty quick out. Right. Deep breath. In and out. Shall we take stock for a moment? Yeah, you take a couple more deep breaths, Kieran. Mora leading, but with a 10-second time penalty to be served at some point. Jamie very, very close behind. Vapid third, inside fourth. Waldo fifth as well. He's got 3 seconds. As does Verstappen in sixth. And Jam in seventh place. In fact, Jamie's just taken the lead off of Mora. That is for the lead. Alex, 8th place, but also has a 10-second penalty on his head, also to be served mid-race. Leclerc in 9th with 3 seconds penalty. Small Girl 10th, first one in a while that we've got with no penalties. Dave in 11th, Rookie with 12th, in 12th with 10 seconds on his head as well. Verstappen picks up another 3, so he's up to 6. And Gizmo rounding up field with wing damage with 3 seconds on his head. The 3 second multiple penalties will be served post-race because you can't serve them mid-race for whatever reason. Ha! Welcome to UCR, folks. I'm Casper. He's Kieran. Yeah, I don't know what to describe.
Yeah, that's sort of all we can say, Casper. We've had what, 3 red flags?
2, I think.
2?
Not quite 3. It feels like we've had 3, but we've only had 2.
Yeah.
That's also your position changes. Jamie up 4. Absolute cinema. By the way, Rookie, please make... Yeah, Rookie, please make more memes about this, because there's a lot for you to work with.
No, yeah, Rookie is going to have his work cut out for him this evening. As Matty going quite slowly there and runs slightly too wide on the exit of that long left-hander before the back wiggle. Gives himself a 3-second time penalty for his troubles. And it's now going to open the door to Small Girl to potentially make a move. Manny's not even going to fight it. Money round to P9.
Kieran, darling, would you mind just checking Discord for a sec? In the general chat for a brief moment. It might be something you want to deal with. In the meantime, 23:57, looking on with his battle for, was that 9th place? Something like that.
Yeah, I've timed out
Good man.
one of the aggressors in that conversation.
Yes.
So, I'm also speaking to said aggressor in DMs.
Good man. Good man. I wasn't sure if you noticed it. That's why I wanted to point it out while I had you. By the scruff of the neck, and so on. Battle for the lead here. Right, this could get spicy. Jamie and Mora once again. Jamie, I did not have him as a race contender. And yet here he is. By virtue of, let's be honest, a hell of a start. Does this league have open seats? Kieran? I believe, yes, we do.
Yes, I think we do.
Are you able to send a Discord link into the Twitch chat, please? I've got certain Mr. Wilds that's asking for it.
Bear with, caller.
Your call is important to us. Awesome. Please stay on the line. Your call is important to us.
Hang on.
There you are, Mr. Wild. Here comes Laura, taking the lead once again into the final real corner on this circuit. God, I have missed you. Starting lap 25 and 57. Brad Cooper is in the chat. Hello, Brad Cooper.
It's our head steward. Hello, Brad.
All right, Stuart, you've got your work cut out this week.
You've got a busy week this week, bro. You have got a busy week this week, sir.
You used to race in Supercharged. That's where I recognise you from. That's where I recognise you from. I knew you recognised you from somewhere. That's where it was. I did comms for Supercharged back when we had them a little while back. That's where I recognise you from. There we go. Matty, 3 seconds track limits for... 3 seconds penalty for track limits. Should we have a look at the battle with the lead again? Why not?
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, there's not really much else going on. And this is the feistiest battle that we've got at the moment. I would have raced in the Wilder Williams. Good to see you again, my friend. Goodness me. It has been a good little while. Brad, I'm off at the moment. I have baby duties.
Ah, fair enough.
Congrats on your little one, by the way. I can't remember
Indeed.
if I said something about it. Congrats on your little one. Jam, 3 seconds for track limits. Jamie getting close, but no cigar into the final corner on this circuit. Yeah,
We've put the entire track, the entire channel into there, which is good. So I can do that,
and this, and that, and the other.
There we go. Oh no, we've put the entire general chat on a hour slow mode.
I'm not particularly surprised. 32 to go here. Mora leads the pack from Jamie, from Vapid, from inside top 4. Waldo just inside the 5 as well. With Verstappen, Alex, Jam, Dave, and Smallgirl running up 10 with Matty fighting for that 10th spot in 11th place, and Ricky and Gizmo a good little way away in 12th and 13th place, respectively. I mean...
Now that's done. You can focus on the main important thing, which is this race.
I'm going to say, focus on the important thing, which is me. No. Matty, close to Smallgirl here. On board with telemetry, because we love you. We'll see what's going on. As he does he doesn't dive for it here at the end of the back wiggle. He was close enough for it. I think
for Matty now it's more just wanting to cross the line.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. He's been involved in a lot of stuff. That actually, incidents just across the board in general. So I'm not particularly surprised. By the way, we've got a little bit of an ad break going, by the way, just for your. Leaders across the line, start lap 27 and 57. Let's have a look on board with them. Actually, 6th place and 7th, Cam and Alex, which is 15 laps ago. This battle would not have been happening, but red flag, chaos, carnage, etc. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. The seat as they come through the end of the first sector. Ad break has ended. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't want to watch the ads, be sure to give us a subscription. They're relatively cheap. I think they're a £5 a pop in Great British pounds. Alternatively, if you have Amazon Prime, you can link your Twitch account. You can get Twitch Prime and you get a free subscription. Use it with us. You don't have to watch the ads. Bob's your uncle. Simple as. You can also, by the way, you might have noticed in the chat, under the chat bar, there's a little car thing. You can redeem points and we can do certain things.
Indeed.
So
We can.
we can set predictions, or force us to have a drink, or stretch, or some other stuff.
Or anything like that.
Keep an eye out in there. See if you get enough points to be able to redeem one of those. And we are pretty much officially now halfway, Kieran.
We are indeed.
Start with it's sort of died down
Well,
a little bit.
It has, but I mean, my first race for season 4, and I brought this.
Yeah. Well, Monza was very similar. Zandvoort was different because there was rain. Kota didn't. So, yeah. But Monza was similar for a completely different reason. Because Gary had a power cut and then his wheel went whee and swerved to the right and just would not stop.
Yeah, I saw the tick.
Yeah, that was a pretty weird incident. If I'm being for real. Or is closing. They're closing. They're going for it down the inside into turn 16. Done it before the braking zone. Nicely handled by the better of the two Williamses. Yes, I said it, rookie. Try me. Start lap 20 now. We are officially halfway into the race. And mind you, it is one hell of a race.
It has been one hell of a race. More leads from Jamie. Vapping Waldo 4. Alex down in 6th at the moment, with a bit of a job to do to try and catch back up to inside.
Big challenge, but he is 3 times champion. Would not be a surprise if he managed to pull it off. Well, Jamie is closing.
Someone else who's also closing, or in fact closed, is Jam to Cam.
Oh, Jam and Cam, that's not going to get anything at all. It's Ferrari versus Haas. One provides the engine, the other just uses them for their own benefit. And I think Cam is just, maybe he's trying to stay out of the way because he took a really tight line through the first of the kinks down the wiggle. So Cam maybe just trying to stay out of the way. And Jam, by the way, the recovery, yes, the red flag helped, but it's still one hell of a recovery for Jamie. Good stuff for him.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, back up to P7 now, and looking to try and hunt down Alex for P6. I think Alex is probably going to be maybe even crying out for a bit of a hand here to help close this gap a bit more to that leading pack.
Cam's looking to go back down the inside again into turn 16. And he's managed to make that position work very, very nicely.
Something that we haven't mentioned too much yet, Casper, but I think could come into play massively towards the end of this race. Penalties.
Yes.
There are some.
There are quite some.
There are some.
There is an amount of penalties, an unknown amount. No. Track limits can be difficult in a couple of corners, but it is technically a street zone. It's not too bad. Regardless of that fact, it is still something worth mentioning.
Well, I will say there are actually 3 people on track with 10-second penalties.
The thing is, with 10-second penalties, they can be served mid-race.
They can.
Whereas with the 3-second ones that you get for track limits or corner cutting or whatever, you have to serve those post.
Right, so I've got a funny feeling 2 of those penalties are going to be removed because I think they have glitched. I'm just going to check the last one. No, wait, yeah, no, there should be. Oh no, Rookie's was for speeding in the pit lane. So Rookie's the only one that. But Alex and Mora have 10-second penalties for apparently ignoring blue flags.
Oh!
despite them being on the lead lap. Now, I have known for this to happen before.
I haven't.
So it's normally after red flags.
Right.
Because I know that the game gave inside one last week at Zandvoort.
Oh.
I think it was Zandvoort.
Sounds,
I know
sounds
inside
about
got
right.
a 10-second penalty given by the game for supposedly ignoring blue flags straight after the red flag restart.
That sounds about right.
So Alex and Mora have both got 10-second penalties for the exact same thing, as we know that they have been on the lead lap for the entirety of this, have not been lapped. So those will be removed post race.
Always good stuff. Good to see the game working as intended.
Always.
It's never a pain in the arse when the game just gives away penalties. They can give away penalties.
Indeed. What's the closest battle we've got on track at the moment? It's going to be the one for P4.
Yeah, I was thinking it's either P4 or P1, P3 or P1.
So it's going to be, I think, the Waldo inside Vapid battle. We have now started lap 32. We're still,
26 to go.
26 laps of racing here in Miami to go.
Hopefully, they can be like the first 50.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully. Because, yeah, the first 15... I was flabbergasted.
Yeah. Yeah, I think is the only way you can really describe it.
It's the only appropriate way for it.
Inside with Nonola Battery, trying to make a move on Waldo. Waldo covering the inside line there. Through the end of the wiggle.
I love that we called it the wiggle.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. I know I'm a child, etc. I'll take it. We called it the wiggle. Screw you.
It will forever and always be known as a wiggle. It's fine. I'm sure we can find a certain section at every single circuit that we can give a really strange name to. And it will just be our thing. So it's fine.
Yeah, you know what? That could be funny. Let's... Where are we next at?
We are Suzuka.
Okay. Oh, I've already got one for that one then. I think.
That works.
Oh, what's his name? Oh, I can't remember. Oh no! No!
Whilst Casper is trying to remember that, Jamie is Mora. As we are coming down the aforementioned back wiggle. Battery being dumped with the DRS assistance now for the Ferrari. Mora not going to defend the inside too much. Jamie decides not to go for the move yet. Probably best decision there. He could wait until he's on the back straight, go for the move there.
I've thought of it, damn it. The hairpin is called Kobayashi Corner.
There we go.
That's what it was. Me and Sam had it a while ago.
Nice.
That's the one. Oh my word.
As mentioned, here comes Jamie. Before the DRS even gets activated, he is along. Now past the Williams for the lead of this race. Waldo closing up to Vapid now.
Oh, in goes Mora. In goes Mora to serve part of their penalty.
It's going to be the entire 10 seconds.
I'll tell you what, Kieran. It's been an absolute cracker of a race, and we'll play a light ad break. We'll be back in a minute. There we go. We've triggered it, and there we go. Ad break end. In a minute. Cool. It's fun because I can manually put ad breaks on it.
Yeah. So was that his entire 10 seconds served?
So
Yeah, I found.
10 seconds will have been served. Well, you'll still have 3 on his head.
Yeah, he's still got 3 seconds on his head.
Waldo ahead of Vapid for second. Can't imagine he's going to be too dissatisfied with that one.
Moore getting very close to the back of Cam. Having come back out, Moore back out onto those hard tyres. That'll be hard to the end now for Williams. Goes around the outside of Cam. Down the back wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Fresh tyres, fresh hards. Run those to the end.
Yeah, he's on my end. I've got them showing as 13 lap off. They're still relatively fresh.
Oh.
So yeah, that'll be more to the end now.
13 plus 23. 36 laps on hards. Net. It's a little bit too.
Unless he's going to try and go for a blast of the sauce at the end, but I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
We'll see. Waldo, meanwhile, trying to keep Vapid away. The second place overall. First of the Saubers, the other Sauber, well, isn't not to try to rub it in or anything, because I don't particularly want to. But anyway, we'll leave it at that. Vapid will go on board with Waldo. Vapid is right there.
Indeed, indeed.
Have you ever seen a scary looking Scotsman? Scots in general are scary. I mean, their accent is.
I don't mind the Scottish accent. Quite enjoy it.
Don't get me wrong.
That's why I like going to Scotland quite often.
Don't get me wrong. I love it. It's just very rough. And
rapid passes Waldo.
And if used in a certain way, can be incredibly damn scary.
Oh yeah, Giz into the pits. New front wing for Gizmo and brand spanking new fresh medium for the record.
20 laps of medium's doable.
I mean, rookie's done 21.
So doable.
Rookie is currently on 21 lap old medium tyres. And doesn't seem to be having any issues with them either.
So what I'm hearing is that it's doable. I love being a pedantic man.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, my word.
Jamie leads 1.8 seconds from Vapid. Waldo third, Inside in fourth. A gap between Inside and Alex is 15 seconds. So Alex losing time. It's the downside of being in no man's land. Sort of everything after Inside is sort of just blistered.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gaps are starting to form, so.
Could be seeing someone on new tyres. By the way, calendar for the rest of the season. Miami round 3 here. As we have had somebody redeem something. Chloe has redeemed a hydrate.
Never. I refuse. I'm allowed to say that's malicious.
Oh, right. Now I'm thinking.
I'm allowed to refuse that. Oh, Inside him.
Inside is Inside. I'm thinking, do I have the squash or do I whip out the body?
Ooh. 6 lap old medium tyres are going on to Inside's record. So relatively fresh medium tyres for Inside.
You know what? I'm going to whip out the body because I've got some lemonade as well.
Fair.
The only thing that's missing
Alex
is ice
has passed Inside. So Alex up to P4 now.
Could try and hold him up, but then what good's that going to get him?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Alex, I'm sticking to try and close that gap to Vapid and Waldo again. In fact, mentioning Vapid and Waldo has passed Vapid for second place. This is the closest battle we have got on track at the moment.
And it's for the lead.
It is indeed.
Because Waldo
In
and
fact,
Waldo and Vapid have caught up now.
they have. That gap was 1.7 seconds, down to 6/10 now. 6.5 tenths.
So something happened with Jamie there. Chloe, you're back. How's it going? Well, you've missed absolute...
Madness!
Yes. Madness, chaos, carnage, insanity, and such
All
synonyms, honestly. And I'm not exaggerating. Jamie, the leader in the pits. Waldo assumes the lead of the race.
Indeed. Rookie has also come in, served his 10-second penalty, put on soft tyres. Jamie does the same thing. Soft tyres onto that Ferrari.
Lemonade going into the glass.
And Alex is going to pass Jamie. There we go. Alex does pass Jamie now into
It's going to be close on exit, though.
Very close.
Oh, just about.
Alex does just get it.
Just about. But on fresh tyres, I think Jamie's going to have a much, much nicer advantage.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, Jamie's on soft tyres. Alex is on 18 lap old hards, so...
Right, here's my hydrate. I'm having a swig of my vodka lemonade. Ooh. From Christ. On board with Jamie! Battle for third place.
Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on this one for the lead.
On the wiggle here. Yeah, he takes it without too much of a hassle. From the defending champ, of course, formerly known to some of you as Death the Grim Reaper, but unfortunately he's decided to, you know,
renounce his deathly ways and be known simply as just Alex.
Which is fair enough.
All the way to the pitch, Vapid now assumes lead of the race once again.
Right, we'll see where it comes out in relation to Jamie here.
Going to assume it will be soft tyres for the Sauber.
You think?
Have a nosy.
Nah, mediums.
It's mediums. Interesting.
I'm not particularly surprised. Because you can't run 18 laps on a set of softs.
Well, I think Jamie and Rook are going to try.
But they actually... Oh, you know what?
They're on soft. They're on soft, mate.
I mean... Yeah, fair enough. I don't think he can. But again, I'm not a racing driver, so please do not take my words for gospel.
Rapidly 16.5 seconds, and that time is plummeting down now with Jamie on those soft tyres.
I imagine Vapid is going to be pitting now for a set of tyres. Question is, mediums or softs? What does...
Vapid has been known historically through other leagues that Jamie and I have run to be very good at looking after his tyres. So I wouldn't be surprised if Vapid does go soft here.
He could very well do. I would not be surprised.
And I'm expecting Alex to do the same thing.
We'll see what happens. He's not coming in yet.
He's not.
Does he think that he can run 17 laps? 17, 18, around
18.
On
more than he's already done on a set of hards with Jamie hurtling towards him on a set of soft.
And setting a fastest lap.
Yeah. I think that sort of just shows the pace that Jamie has now on those soft tyres.
There is that, but then it does pose the question, how fast are those softs going to deteriorate?
It is a very good point.
Because if it takes a good amount of time, right, then Vapid is screwed. But if
Cam into the pits from the 10. What's Cam going on to? Cam's going on to a set of softs.
Well, side by side in third place, inside, up the inside. Waldo doing the same thing as well. Could Waldo go round the outside of inside? Oh, the option was there, but it was closed off at just the last moment.
He was going down the inside or the outside, or the outside of the inside of the inside, the outside of inside.
Waldo was trying to go round the outside of inside after inside had gone up the inside of Alex. Now Alex is in fifth, inside is in third after having gone up the inside of of Alex to pick up third place. Now Waldo's going up the inside of Inside. As Inside try and fight back down the inside, not quite, a little bit too far away. Is Ins.
Yes, got you. Oh, fair play for you. That was what you did to me there.
Oh, you don't know how many times I've done that. I have experience.
So the beauty of Racing League tools UCR use for our standings, it tells me tyre wear.
Oh, okay. Do tell.
So at the moment, Jamie has 9% wear on those softs already.
Already. Yeah, I doubt.
I mean, if I do...
I seriously doubt if Jamie is able to... Oh, share screen! I could recognise that noise from bloody anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, that is good stuff.
That's the amount of info we get on.
I need to get on that. Christ. We'll sort that out maybe for next week. Is Dave 3 seconds for track limits?
But yeah, as you can see on that one, that shows damage. So side pod damage.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Front wing damage, rear wing damage.
Ooh, Small Girl's got rear wing damage. Christ.
Yeah. That's why I love League Green.
Oh, I need to get on that, damn it. Anyway, 16 laps to go here in UCR. Final third of the race. Still upon us. And, well, we could be treated to one hell of a finish, depending on how tyres wear. Or it could just be a relatively standard finish. Who knows? That's why we love it.
Yeah.
And I'm just here sipping on my vodka lemonade and loving life.
So the gap, as we said, was 15 seconds, now down to 13 and a half. But, as Casper can now see, it's 12% wear on those soft tyres from Jamie.
That's going, what, 4% a lap?
It's about 3-4% a lap.
That's not good. I mean, I know I'm stating the obvious. But...
Mora up to P6 now, past Dave. 8 seconds of gap between him and Alex for P5.
Mora's 8 seconds away. Could very easily cut to the back end. Especially because now Mora doesn't really have to worry about tyres. They can just do whatever the hell they want to them.
And indeed, inside past Waldo, up to P3 now for the Frenchman. Gives the position back to Waldo.
Maybe took it off track?
Maybe.
I don't know. We'll see. There's obviously a reason for it. Otherwise, I wouldn't imagine that he'd do it willingly. Put it that way. It's
Dave retiring in the pits, which is interesting because if he'd crossed the line, he would have got points.
What, if he'd crossed the line right there and there?
Well, no, obviously if he'd crossed the line at the end of the race. Yeah, if he'd finished the race, he would have got points, because 13 runners.
Well, but now we're down to 12.
And we are now down to 12.
And Rookie, who said himself he's just picking up people points from people that make their way out of the race. I don't want my phone data to be shared to my computer, because I'm plugging it into charge. Leclerc 3 seconds for track limits.
Jam on the softs.
Softs, I think, softs from this point is reasonably possible. Softs from 5 laps ago, no. But if you're talking 4% a lap, if you're doing 20 laps, that's 80%, which is insane.
Yeah, you'll be getting very close to puncture territory.
I was going to say 80% is guaranteed at least one puncture pretty much. As Waldo gets 28.911 to put in the fastest lap of the race so far. Alex!
Alex now in the pitch. This will obviously force him to serve. But, as I have already mentioned,
Soft
both
tyres
him
as well.
and Mora will have those 10 seconds removed. So even though they have served them, we will have to do some jiggery pokery and
Softs for
rework
Alex.
out what their actual gap is.
Softs
It's a lot
for...
of work for me after the race, but yes, for
Yeah,
our reigning
I
world champion.
can't particularly say that I envy you, with all due respect.
Fine, I need to keep myself awake anyway, because I'm back at work after my annual leave.
I might be going gym later, maybe, depends how
Of course.
I haven't been in a few days.
The gap's still coming down between Jamie and Vapid, so Jamie obviously not feeling the effect of those tyres too much at the moment.
Needs just under a second a lap, which so far it's coming on, but my concern is going to be the last sort of 5 or so laps. Once he's within sort of 5 seconds, is he going to have enough grip in those softs to be able to actually do anything?
Well, yeah, I mean, we're looking at approximate 18% wear on those softs at the moment, so Jamie has been able to manage the wear.
If things keep going as they are going, right, that would say. Which is why I was
the gaps are starting to expand a bit more now. We are sort of getting into no man's land territory. Waldo in fact, he didn't have DRS for the wiggle, but it is now back within a second of Jamie, so we'll have it for the back straight.
Well, he'll hope he has it, as long as he's within a second. He's doing so far pretty well over the chicane, no track limits. I think he picks up 3 seconds for cutting there in the first, or just before the first red flag. Waldo does have DRS now. He's going to get close, but I think he's going to just wait a little bit, maybe down the wiggle.
Not close enough yet, but a little weave to the side there, so Jamie knows he's there. I will also say Waldo has a lot of battery.
That'll definitely work in his favour.
Especially if we're going down the wiggle.
12 to go here.
Indeed, rapid leads from Jamie. This battle between Waldo inside and Jamie second is the only real battle we've got on track at the moment.
Waldo's getting very close to the back end of Jamie here, so this could be interesting as we make our way onto the wiggle. Yes,
the inside is not a million miles away from Waldo.
For those who may be uneducated, yes, we're calling this back straight the wiggle. Waldo ahead of Jamie here. He's up to second place and is now
inside.
Chasing
with the idea.
Rapid. I liked where he was going with it. I think he could have done it.
Flirted with the idea of sending it down the inside.
I honestly think he could have done it.
I think he's going to do it here, though. He's a hell of a lot closer to Jamie now.
And also, Waldo's pulled away. Right, Waldo needs to be going a second a lap, overtake, and then pick up 3. I know he's going to get... Waldo is one of the ones that's going to get 10 seconds taken back.
No.
Right?
Mora and Alex are the two that are going to have 10 seconds taken back.
Okay.
P5, P6 at the moment.
Yeah, so at the moment it's not necessarily doing much other than maybe Alex picking up. No, it's not going to do much.
Yeah, it's not. No, they'll basically stay where they are, but
it'll be recorded as slightly close.
It will. I think the only reason why Inside did purely because he didn't have the battery.
That sounds about right.
Inside is already dumping battery, trying to get as close as he can to Jamie. Now, you don't really want to use your battery here.
He's on the outside here. He's got the position.
Inside's on the outside.
Is Jamie going to fight it? Oh, he tried to hold the inside, couldn't quite make it work on inside, so inside is ahead of Jamie for third place.
Indeed. Something I do want to bring to your attention, Casper.
Please do.
Small Girl
What
has
about
been
Small
on
Girl?
those hards for 40 laps.
Oh! I sounded like Mickey Mouse there, didn't I?
Small Girl has been on those hard tyres for 40 laps.
You know what? Credit to Marty. Good grief.
But do you want to know the best bit about this, Casper? According to League Racing Tools, those tyres are only 28% worn.
Huh? No shot in
Been
hell.
on them for 40 laps, but according to League Racing Tools and the tyre wear dynamic that we have there, it is stating that those tyres are only 28% worn.
There is no way on God's green earth that these Pirelli tyres can last that long.
I'm intrigued to ask the Marley post-race, actually.
Hmm.
Inside, catching back up to Jamie. Down of the wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. This time, doesn't use the battery.
And inside is using the outside, surprisingly. Pick up the position once again, so he's up to third place. Yeah. Not really.
No. So, according to...
Final 10 laps, by the way.
Indeed, according to our data, 14.1% wear on the front, 24.3% on the rear left, and 31.8% wear on the rear right.
14% on the front. On what track are you getting after 40 laps? 14% on the front.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm going to be intrigued to ask Marnie.
I was going to say,
That's an idea, mate.
Either the thing is broken, which, let's be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case.
Oh, yeah, seeing as I've had to basically reset it 3 times.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Or something's going on. And I'm not sure I like it, but we'll leave it there. Christ. Oh, my word. By the way, more racing over the weekend on RFL. Hopefully you're going to have a race, assuming they have enough people. Not quite sure where, but they're wrapping up the season over the next couple of weeks.
We've got a virtual
safety car. Somebody's dropped the front wing. Is it Rookie by chance? No. Or is it Mora? Yeah, Mora.
Well, Gears is going very slowly. Gears has come into the pits.
That's why he's going very slowly.
Gears has replaced his front wing.
Well, I think that was this was caused by Mora, more so than anything. Because Mora's front wing has decided to fully dip.
Mora also has a disintegrated front wing.
Yes. If they pit, where will they end up? Mora's left the session.
In fact, Mora has left the session.
You got them? Or do you want me to invite them?
I should be able to invite them.
I don't have Mora. Drivers, if you thingy, if I haven't got you, I've sent you a EA invite. Please do add me back so I can actually invite you. Thank you. Much appreciated. Sorry, it's a minor pet peeve of mine, but still pet peeve nonetheless.
Angry!
Angry! Ah! Don't spell my name wrong!
Casper Smash!
Casper Smash! Go full. Waldo catching up. 6.5 to go for him, and he's 6.5 seconds away. Remember, he does have those extra
Game's going to put more on the... Yeah, Game's going to put more back on the... Marnie still going on those hard tyres. 43 laps on them.
Oh, Rookie's got a new bike!
Rookie has got a new bike. It's a very nice bike as well.
It does, to be fair.
The gap between Mora and Smallgirl now the closest on track. Although I don't think Mora's back in the car yet.
I don't think Mora's back in the car yet either. Otherwise, they would have put softs on that move. Realistically. We'll see what... Oh! Careful, Marty! I know you've got old tyres, but Christ. Don't use that as an excuse to bash into other drivers, please, I beg. 7 to go here.
The Rapid leads away from Waldo. Inside, Jamie 4th. And then a big 32-second gap from Jamie to Alex. So unless something absolutely stupid happens, don't see Alex bringing that gap down.
Which, let's be honest, we all saw the first 20 laps.
Well, yeah.
Right? We all saw the first 20 laps. That is on the cards. Right? But realistically, I think you're right in saying that it's going to be...
The race win is probably going to come from one of these top 4.
Yeah. In fact, I'm going to go as far as say, I think Waldo's got it. From there, he's going to have he's going to have it on track. Whether he has it post-penalty, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. 6 to go as Vapid crosses the line here.
Yeah, we gap 5 seconds, so Waldo still needs to bring it down by, as you say, a second a lap, but then needs to bridge 3 seconds to hold on to the win.
And also needs to pass Vapid, which is difficult in and of itself.
Yes, Vapid is a very, very good defensive driver.
You might have seen...
I just realised.
What have you just realised?
You can do that. I didn't even realise the sub was due.
Oh. Well, there you go. The more you know.
So sub renewal. Because we can. Small girl catching back up to the back of Mora.
Yeah, let's go on board with probably 17% worn hard fronts.
No, the app has now increased it to 31% wear.
Oh goodness! Oh no! Oh no! After almost 50 laps, it's on 31%.
Yeah, I don't know how much truth.
I don't know how much truth there is in that.
No.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Funny, yes. Truth, not quite.
No. I mean, the gap, it's coming down.
It is coming down. 5 to go now.
It's something that could massively help Waldo. Is that Gizmo directly in front of him?
And also, directly behind is Jam. He could very easily pick up a little bit more DRS from the man.
Jamie, boxing, fresh softs. This has to be for fastest lap.
I think he's realised he can't make any extra moves.
Yeah, he knows the gap behind him is 31. Easily get away with coming in and out on a brand new fresh set of soft tyres. Push for the fastest lap, which is currently a 24. Jamie's fastest lap at the moment is a 22. And we got yellow flags in sector 2 on the wiggle. I think that's just lapped cars moving under the way. It is indeed.
That's your list of fastest laps, by the way. Alex 28.4 fastest. Jamie going for it. His PB is 29.2.
Oh, that's not going to help Waldo's cause.
Oh, goodness.
That's really not going to help Waldo's cause.
Oh, yeah.
As Matty moves out of the way to allow Waldo past.
I think Waldo's got DRS. Unless something happens to Vapid, it's Vapid's race to lose at this point.
It is very much now Vapid's race to lose. Whilst Waldo is closing the gap, the fact that he's now got 6 seconds of penalties, it's going to be
so he's effectively
tough.
9.6 seconds back, and he needs to pass the man.
Yes.
which even with the best will in the world, you can't do. Unless, like we said,
Something. Whoa, jam! Very sideways through the S's.
I saw the aftermath of that. Christ.
That was a very sideways jam.
Right. Kieran, you don't need to say who, but have you got some ideas for driver of the day?
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe so.
Waldo up 11, inside up 5, Cam
Yeah.
up 6, Rookie up 5, your biggest gainers, your biggest dropper. There's only one with 5 or more, and that's Jam down 5 after starting in 4th position.
Well, indeed. Yellow flags again.
Yellows.
That's gonna be Giz moving out of the way.
Yeah.
That was Giz moving out of the way of his teammate.
Yeah, that's the buttons that I wanted to press. Vapid is starting 3 tours of the track to go here in Miami, and well, let's put it this way.
The thing I love, Casper, that is we've obviously gone. Have you got an idea for driver of the? And despite him currently being on track, 47 seconds behind Matty, Rookie has still found the time to put in chat Rookie for the meet.
Oh my word, brilliant, brilliant. Love you, Rookie.
Absolutely love him. Absolutely love him.
That's why we love him.
Approaching the end of lap 55, halfway through it at the moment.
I think Waldo's realised that he can't catch up because he's slowed down a little bit. Either that or he just hasn't got the tyres. Or a combination of the two, to be fair.
It could be a combination of two. I mean, it's 22 lap old. And again, whilst still being on track and going around the S section in sector 1, Rookie has gone softs are awful.
I'm not surprised.
I mean, you have been on for 17 laps.
Yeah, that doesn't help your case, mate.
No. Vapid starting the penultimate lap of this race now.
In goes Waldo,
2.5 seconds to lead between Vapid and Waldo.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
At the front of the pack.
I thought Waldo was going in. Christ.
Question is, what does Jamie do? 28.4 is the time to beat at the moment for Jamie.
Let's go quali mode for Jamie's lap here. I've put the lap data on and everything. Let's see what Jamie can do to whip out fastest lap. 128.4, I believe, is the time to beat.
28.469 is the time to beat.
Let's see what he manages through this first sector. I realise, yes, we are in qualifying mode because the lap data has been brought up in the top right-hand corner of your screen. But, well, he's going for fastest lap, so he might as well.
With all due respect, it's probably the closest thing we have in terms of a battle.
Yeah.
On track at the moment. 4 tenths down from sector 1. Then.
Ooh. Another prep lap? Surely not.
I mean, potentially he's not pushing. He's still got 62% battery, so
maybe he's saving.
He's not really pushing, so wouldn't.
Oh, and he goes!
And he's out!
He's out purely on throttle. Out of the braking zone for the wiggle. He's out. Done. The whole race. The great start that he had after that second red flag. Done.
Oh my lord. And I know Jamie. Jamie's absolutely fuming right now.
You obviously you know him better than I do, right? As we're on the final lap now. He will be livid.
Yes.
Because he's done so much in this race, especially so, right? He's gone for that sort of soft. He went for that early soft tire gamble. It didn't pay off. That cracking start in the second red flag. You know, all of that has capitulated to nothing. and he will be livid. He will be furious. He will be very, very unhappy. And I cannot really say that I blame him.
No, I mean, the only saving grace for Jamie is because he's completed more than 90, will be classified. He will get points.
Yeah, he has
despite him showing us DNF on
he has
track.
completed more than 90%. I think he'll finish in like 9th or 10th place, something like that. Depends how all of that rolls around.
Yeah, it depends on, because I think Matty, Rookie, and Gears have all been lapped. So
yes, I think
whether they've been lapped by Jamie or not, I don't know. I especially find out as Matty comes out of the wiggle. No, so Jamie will finish P12.
Will finish 10th. But look who's finishing at P1. Cracker of a race. I think did well in Zandvoort, but he's done even better tonight. Final sweeper here, and he wins. An absolutely chaotic race in Miami. Waldo in second. And we imagine Inside is going to come across the line in 3rd position. I think as races go, this is one of the best.
Yeah, so Jamie in chat saying Mora won't score. Obviously, Mora did leave about 15 or 16 laps ago and hasn't returned. So.
Yeah, we figured. I'd forgotten about that, but that is true. Mora will not pick up points, and Jamie will get 9th, I think.
So Jamie, everyone will be promoted now. Yes, everyone behind Mora will be promoted a position.
Rookie top 10, by the way. With that.
Yeah, so Marnie will move up to 5th.
Actually, no, Rookie's 10th anyway. So Rookie will go up to 9th. Yeah, because Rookie's passed Jamie.
Yeah, because Rookie didn't get lapped by Jamie, so.
Yeah.
So so Marnie will move up to P5, Cam will be 6th, Jam 7th, Matty 8th, Rookie 9th, Jamie will be 10th, Giz will move up to 11th, and those will be its finishers.
Yep, that will be all she wrote. Kieran, I asked you to get ready a couple of laps ago. Have you perchance got a driver for Driver of the Day?
I do, but it's going to be asterisk because I don't know whether the data in the game is real or not. Because I want to say Marnie, because if she's actually driven for 51 laps, then it has to be Marnie, surely.
If it's true, it has to be
If that is
Marnie.
legitimate, then it's Marnie. If not, then significant honourable mention to Rookie for the memes.
Yeah, Rookie honourable mention. Rookie will always get an honourable mention for the memes. I think just shout to Vapid as well.
I think that's what I was thinking. It's probably obviously pole to the win. But
yeah.
If not, I boycott memes next week. Look, Rookie, we can't give you DOT. We're not allowed.
Yeah, but I mean, right, absolute cracker of a race. The first 20 laps were brilliant. Then it all sort of eased off a little bit from there. But I think we're both in agreement that is best race of the season, best race of the year at least.
Yeah, definitely.
But enough of that. That's it from us here in UCR. We'll be back in Suzuka with Kobayashi Corner next week.
Okay. No, Caspar, Jamie has confirmed lap 7 257 apparently. I need to get clarification whether that's legitimate.
If it's legit, that is perfect. Actually, I quickly could go into settings. Just need to turn down the music. Just not all copyright free. And I don't want to be thingy. Cool. But yeah, that is it from us here in International Paddock. Yeah, brilliant stuff. I don't think there's much that we would have wanted to change other than maybe the action going a little bit longer. But, that's not a major complaint. We're back in Suzuka next week for round 4. Tomorrow night, RFL, hopefully, we'll be back up and running. Sunday night is Masters as well, back on the way with Andrew and Michael. And then Monday is Mike as well, with the newest league to the roster. Meanwhile, take care, everybody, and we will all see you very, very soon. Bye bye.
Bye bye.